Welcome to the Lead Online Learning Series, practical advice for you and your team. My name's Glenn Watt, Director of the Impact Centre in the Department of Education, Queensland, Australia. In this video, we'll have a look at three major considerations for people leading online learning, and they are technology, pedagogy, and content. And we're going to frame it for you in a very simple, effective, and evidence-based way. Now, firstly, with technology, we really need to have a look at what access our students and staff have or don't have to technology. And if they do have access, what type of devices do they have, what's their connectivity, and what sharing's going on if they're working within a household or even at school. Do other siblings need it? Do the parents or guardians need it for their work at home as well? So access is very important so that we can understand what the student can or can't do, and also our staff. Now, platforms is also very important when we're using technology. We're looking for safe and simple platforms that we can get started with and that are secure, but also effective and provide for growth. And by that I mean platforms that you can really build on over time to deepen the teaching and learning experience over time, or even combine with other platforms really nicely. And also platforms we need to look at synchronous and asynchronous options. Synchronous swimming, obviously we dive in the pool together, a bit like synchronous online learning where we learn together at the same time and we log in and talk and connect and learn. Asynchronous is more on-demand learning. So we've got looking for platforms for synchronous where we can get in together, and asynchronous on demand. But also with technology, we should also think about a backup plan. Maybe not from the very first day, but over time we do need to develop one if one of our technology platforms is having a problem on a particular day. All right, content. Really start to think about harvesting over design. Creating content is hard work, and yet systems have provided fantastic resources for us, and we can find them online all the time. So go out there, look at what's available and try to use it wherever possible, especially in the early phases. Over time, teacher created or curated content is really great, but don't forget that also student created or curated content is also very important, not only for just being pragmatic about it, but also so that the students feel part of that online community that they can contribute to. Now finally, pedagogy. The Impact Learning Framework will introduce you to that. That's what we use here at the Impact Centre, is very effective for us. In fact, it's been assessed by Griffith University researchers as a dynamic, valid and transferable instrument that contributes to effective online teaching and learning internationally. In addition to that, we're going to work with the University of Queensland Critical Thinking Project to provide you with some teaching for thinking assistance in pedagogy. So lots more to come in that space. And again, all of our pedagogy is simple, effective and evidence-based. So there they are, technology, pedagogy and content, three major considerations for leading online learning. Now they could be really helpful at the start when you're planning and preparing for online learning or remote learning. However, at the same time, keep coming back to them and use them as a reference point, or almost like an audit tool for how you're going with those considerations. Now, just to give you a little bit of background on why it's framed in this way, and it's actually called TPAC, this work is based on pedagogical content knowledge, or PCK, which was first developed by Lee Shulman from Stanford University in 1986. But in more recent times, technological knowledge is a bit of a hard thing to say, but technological knowledge was added. And we can look at the interplay between technology, pedagogy and content knowledge, but right there in the middle, as you can see, is TPAC, the total package, when we combine all three parts here. And that was first phrased by Mishra and Kohler in 2006, so you may wish to look at that research to find out more. As promised, we are going to provide you with simple, effective, evidence-based work for you to hopefully improve and develop your online learning. At the same time, though, I think it's really important to recognise that your first priority, of course, has been the health and well-being of your students and staff and school community at large. And also there's a lot of operations to organise, who's doing what and where, who's got equipment, who needs additional support and so forth. There's so much in that piece of work for you. But when we do get to teaching and learning, in particular the online learning, these three considerations are designed to help you and your team organise your thinking and plan the online learning experiences that you would like to see, but also use as a reference point or even an audit tool to assess how you're going and to help you design further improvement. So look, I hope that helps, and good luck with it, and there's more to come soon. Thank you.